Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Founding Fathers. And as always, my name is Eric and I'm your host. Um, as you see, I still have my Happy Daddy's Day up because, hey, I'm a daddy. And if you notice in the background, I have some toys. My daughter's in the background, and today's topic I want to talk to you about forgiveness. Um, And also, I want everybody to know that I speak to my kids about this all the time. Not the forgiveness part, but my situation. I feel like being upfront with my kids and being honest with my kids is the best for me, in my opinion, because you know, if I put all my cards on the table, then they know. You know what I'm saying? They know both sides, and they can decide for themselves what they want to do. So, um, let's continue with the topic. The topic is forgiveness, and the reason I picked this topic, well, it was a topic I wanted to talk to about first of all, but considering everything that's been going on these last couple of weeks, I wanted to really touch on that. Because I mentioned before, some relatives came in the picture and, things been happening and stuff like that. And also, I have been receiving some not beautiful messages. So, but that brings us to the topic of forgive. And we all heard the saying forgive and forget, but forgive and forget is crap. Because you can forgive, but to forget what happened is, I mean, I find that hard to do. Of course, you can let things go, you can forgive, and you can move on, but to forget, that's really not possible. But excuse me, but to go on, forgiveness. I found during I guess my teachings and stuff like that from other people. Forgiveness is not so much for the other person, but for you to let the other person know that, hey, I'm moving on. I'm good. What you did is what you did. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Forgiveness doesn't mean I'm gonna still be your buddy. I'm gonna still hang out with you. Forgiveness it means you letting go of it and you're moving on. It doesn't bother you anymore. You can continue on with your life. You can move on. So, but people, what I've learned, a lot of people say I forgive, but they still hold on to the pain. They still hold on to anger. They still hold on to betrayal and bitterness and stuff like that. So when you talk about forgiveness, you really have to evaluate where you are at in, I would say, the forgiveness process, because you can say you forgive somebody, but if you hold on to anger and bitterness and just jealousy and all this other stuff, you got to really think about, did I really forgive this person? And so forgiveness is one of those words where I guess I could put in the category of love. People say I love you, but what does love really mean to you? Or what does love mean in a broader aspect? I mean, one person's version of love may not be another person's version of love. So we really got to find out, when we say these words, we have to really evaluate what we mean by these words. And forgiveness to me, um, when I forgave. And when I forgave the other, uh, my baby mom, the mother of my kids, when I forgave her, I thought, and I was maybe 85%, forgave her because, I laughed and I was like, okay, I'm cool. You know, I'm not tripping. What's done is done. I can't change the past. Excuse me, I just ate, so I'm kind of, full right now. But I forgave and stuff like that, and I thought I was past everything, but I noticed I didn't really forgive her because every time I saw her, or every time I talked to her about things, I would always find myself getting angry or getting upset at situations. So I had to evaluate myself again about forgiveness because I noticed within me I really didn't forget, because like I said, forgiveness um is one of the words that uh it's not just a word, it's an action word. So my forgiveness, I found out I didn't really forget because if you forgive somebody, I believe, if you see that person or you talk to that person, there will be okay, like okay, it's no big deal. But I realized I did forgive her. Um, the day I did realize I forgave her and forgave everything she done and everything her family done and stuff like that, and I wasn't holding anything against her anymore, was when I finally saw her one day, and I felt nothing. I mean, it was no love, no hate. It was just like, okay, it was done. It's done. And when I think about it, the reason I pause is when I think about it. Sometimes, when you stop, I guess, feeling for a person. Yeah, I mean, other than okay, this is a person, and as people, as human beings, we are all, I believe we're all connected, so we should have some type of feeling towards each other, but when I noticed I really, it was like no love, no hate, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I realized I really forgave, and I can now start moving on with my life. And once I forgave and truly forgave, I mean, man, I'm telling you, things just start going, man. I mean, just one thing after another, things just start coming into my life, making my life better and making me much more happier than I've been in a long time. And right now, I'm at a place where I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, and I'm so happy right now. So, to touch up, I just want to say, you guys, forgiveness is a big part, one of the major parts of um, us moving on and us growing and developing um, a happiness, so really take your time and evaluate your situation, and ask yourself, truly ask yourself, have I forgave? And be honest with yourself, and I mean, I'm not gonna say it's an easy process because it's not, it's not. you know is it a difficult process? It can be, but not really. So, but all it takes is some time with yourself and just evaluating yourself and where you are are at in the stages of your life. So on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye, say my peace and blessings and much love. And you guys, I love you guys. You guys are special to me, and I thank you, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, if you could drop me a comment, and just let me know. Well, just let me know if you want me to touch on a topic that you may be going through, that and share my experience and what I did to kind of get over some humps and stuff like that. And if you want to, please subscribe, and drop me an email at sharadblack@gmail.com, and you could give me on a one-on-one, ask me a question, personal question or whatever, and maybe we can touch on it and I can help you out. And like I said before, I'm trying to get a community together, and so we could all come together as one and help each other out. So peace and blessings, you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And remember, you can make it, man. I love you. You are love. You beautiful. Take care of yourself and keep on pushing. All right. Peace.